So
Cool.
all those are in, so we'll try to see if we can find another game. Think we should go to anything
Do
again?
anything, and
Okay.
I guarantee it'll jump you right in.
Okay.
Well, it'll jump you to a party that's full rather than start you in the middle of nowhere. There you go.
Cool. All right. Well, we're going to the train area again. I hope we get a look.
Why
at,
is no one playing the England? If you're watching, play the England map. The England map is cool.
Yeah. What's crazy about the England map, and I do hope we get to see it. We might not, because these games do take a while. What's cool about it is that it's so blue and so green. You might have seen the IGN Australia video about the resistance is so brown, which is very funny and very apt, especially based on the first 4 hours of the game. That was what was so staggering about the English map, was that it's blue and green. It's very different. So I hope we get to see it.
Oh, that's cool. And then we have Seth Whedon, who asks, will the split screen online make a return in R3? That's a good question.
Yes, it will.
Okay, so great.
Seth Whedon just got his own code.
Yeah, so Seth, you're in the beta now. Congratulations. And yeah, you'll be able to play single player, I believe, 2-player, online or locally. But no 8-player again, no 6-player, none of that stuff.
None of that jazz.
And guys, if you have any
Sort of.
questions, be sure to tweet at IGN with the hashtag E3, because
Resistance 3.
Resistance 3. Sorry, what did I say?
E3. Don't make me
dear.
do
That
E3
is completely
again.
different.
Yeah, we don't
See,
want to
that
do
was
that
so
again.
repetitive for me when I was at E3
Yeah,
that it's just, it's like in my blood now.
Remember, if your
Embedded
question
in
get asked, you get the friends and family beta code. You can start playing right now.
Yeah, so makes it worth your while.
Where is everybody?
There's not that many people playing right now because, like we said, such a small section of the audience has the codes.
Indeed, and I think this map is full, but
you're seeing the same people over and over again.
right. And
Sir Draven, I know, I've seen him before.
yeah, and there were some other guys. Clown Assassin was, I think, a guy I was playing.
Yeah.
Oh,
There you go.
gonna get away
Now,
from it.
what's
God.
the pyrotechnic over here, Colin?
So I think it's really unclear if that is like an online multiplayer ribbon or if that's actually gonna be a trophy, because when we
Gotcha.
played the single player game, we saw the trophy counters appearing, which is new to the game, or new to the series. And I'm not sure if that's gonna be just, this guy thinks, that guy's always so I'm not sure if that's gonna be like a literal like PlayStation trophy or what, but or if it's just gonna be an online ribbon, maybe do some perks or something.
Gotcha.
That remains to be seen. But there's a lot of those, and they're pretty cool, nice and rewarding. Maybe a little antiquated now in the day of the trophy.
Yeah, well, trophies, they dominate everything.
Indeed.
That's all we want.
Indeed.
So a Beyond fan here.
Beyond.
At Jack Solomon 2 asks, does Resistance 3 multiplayer suffer at all from the reduced player count?
No, I don't think it does. I mean, I think it's different. And what? See, that was
You're
was a
trying
little
to talk,
strange.
you're trying to play.
Yeah. Well, that's okay.
I saw that guy. I mean, I didn't know why you weren't. I was like, why?
Oh,
is Colin not shooting at him?
That was McP killed me. He's on my friends list. He's a friend of mine. I actually
well,
gave him a
thanks a
code.
lot,
So,
McP.
well, I'm so glad I gave you that code so you can kill me on our live stream. No, I think it's different. I think that people that played Resistance 2, I sunk a lot of time in Resistance 2. The maps are different. The way the game plays is different, and you're gonna find that the experience is just more intimate. You can't avoid conflict like you could in Resistance 2. The maps funnel you to the action. And
In Resistance 2, correct me if I'm wrong, you love to go way away from everything and just snipe like a little bitch.
yeah. So you'd use Deadeye or like whatever sniper rifle you can get your hands on, and the game was so slow and paced differently that. Let's see, hold on, let me take care of that.
Yeah. Take care of the other guy too.
Oh god.
And the other guy!
It was just paced differently. So the maps were huge, and you can stand on one side of the map with a sniper rifle. Everyone was kind of slinking around. It was a much slower paced game. This game's more hectic, it's more frantic. I know people are saying it feels even more like Call of Duty or a more generic shooter. In a sense, that's true, but there's just, it's about the environment, it's about the ambience of the maps and things of this nature too, and the story that they're trying to tell. So it's definitely different than Resistance 2. Don't go into this experience thinking this is going to be like Resistance 2, because it isn't. For instance, my love of the sniper rifle that Greg was making fun of,
Yeah.
I can't use the sniper rifle for anything in this game. It's too quick, I can't do it. Some people are good at it, I'm not good at it yet. So that's why I stick to the shotgun. I kind of put myself out there. I die probably more than I should, but you have to get up close to use it. The incendiary rounds are quite helpful as well.
All right, so at JBenny15, what separates R3 from the other FPS titles coming this fall? That's a good question.
Yeah, that is a good question. I mean, obviously there are a lot of great shooters coming out, a lot of anticipated shooters, I should say. Modern Warfare 3 and Battlefield 3. But I think what separates this game is what separates a game that just came out.
He's chasing you. You got coming up. Oh no, he's going upstairs now.
A game like Fear 3 in that, oh, that guy was already killed. In that, it's just different. It's a different game. It's got a different atmosphere. It's not realistic, in a sense. It's trying to tell a different story, do a different thing. And Resistance has always been a single-player driven game with meaty campaigns, and multiplayer has always been a supplement to that. And I think that's going to probably be the same case here, but you know, this just feels better. It's more fun. It's more fluid. I think it's going to attract more players.
Okay, that's.
Jeez Louise, how are we doing here? Oh God.
Man, come on now. Not terrible. I mean, I would be doing much worse.
You're getting
so I'm not
worse.
going to talk trash or anything. I'm just saying. Come on now.
Oh, I'm trying to talk, and you know, if you want to do the
know,
talking,
you
I can
gotta
concentrate
focus.
more on the combat aspect of Resistance 3, which is 99% of Resistance 3 is the
yeah.
combat. Oh God, that's one of my guys.
So another question at the Reekman Bat. Reekman? The Reekman Bat? I don't
Sure,
know.
why not?
Have you played R3 with the move yet? Thoughts? Beyond.
Beyond!
I haven't. So someone has an auger. Someone shot me through a wall. One of the questions we got when we did our video yesterday, and you know maybe some people saw it about how bad I was at Resistance.
Yeah.
Was I was holding the sharpshooter controller, and people were like, he's playing with move, and that's why. Well, I haven't tested it with move, and I don't know how it works with move, and I'm not really interested in playing it with move, apart from kind of curiously doing it once or twice.
Yeah, just to see what it's like.
So I can't answer that question. I think this is move enabled, but I actually haven't tested it. And actually, maybe not, because the move warning doesn't come on when you turn it on.
That's true too. Yeah, that's
which it
always
did
there.
on the single player demo. So actually, I'm not entirely positive.
It's hard to do. I mean, the move controllers we have in the office are just constantly in use. They're so hard to get your hands on.
People want to play. People just want to
There's
keep playing
many-
sports
there's
champions.
so many good move games to play right now. It's just really hard to
Phineas
keep
and
them.
Ferb.
Oh, Phineas and Ferb. Don't get me started. That's the next live stream.
Yeah, we should do a live stream trophy hunt. Phineas and Ferb.
See how long. See if we just play straight through Phineas and Ferb the entire time.
We could have probably done a live stream of Megamind.
Yeah, we should have too.
I don't know. That would have been compelling. Internet television.
Well, all good ideas, nonetheless.
Thank
And so I guess another question. And Monkey Slayer Z, how does the kill streak system work?
So I haven't gotten more than like 4 or 5 kills, but they're in a row. But if you get 3 kills, you get the option to have a shield, like a special shield, enabled.
You can cloak yourself too.
Yeah, you
right?
can. And if
Depending on who you are.
Right, and if you get 5, I'm gonna actually switch out weapons so people can see some other stuff.
Okay.
And if you have 5 kills, you get another perk or whatever, and the perks increase in damage. Oh, I actually got a post-mortem kill. I don't know how that's possible.
Your little
my
guys.
little guys.
Yeah.
So there's kill streak perks that are available to you if you're good enough to actually get a kill streak, which I am not, and I forgot to switch out my weapon. Switch your weapon.
Don't forget to switch your weapons. You forgot the number 1 rule we learned from Ghostbusters Sanctum of
Yes.
Slime. Don't forget to switch your weapons.
So this is over. So usually the death matches, as you can see, come in sets of 2, and one of the obnoxious things that I hope they fix is that if you're running when
You still run. You can
you're
still
still
see the
running
gun
here.
moving around down there.
I was holding down R3 when it ended.
Yeah,
so
I had that happen a couple times last night.
not very good stats.
No, it's okay though. You're
Okay,
like you
so-
said, you're talking. You're talking. I bet Toadu there. He isn't having. A
He's just
conversation.
focused
He's just
completely
allowed to
on
play.
the task at hand.
Remember, everyone who had their question read by tweeting at IGN #Resistance3 is getting a code to go home and play right now tonight. If you want some more codes, follow us on Twitter at IGN, at GameOverGreggy, at No Taxation. Naomi, I'll give you some codes. What's your Twitter?
Naomi_IGN.
There you go. Also on my IGN, and then also tune in to the live Podcast Beyond episode 200 Thursday here on IGN. We'll give away some more codes there.
Indeed. So I switched out my weapons. I'm not super comfortable with not using the shotgun, but I've switched to the Chimera and Bullseye. And if people are curious, you can use the secondary weaponry, of course. So Bullseye has the tag option, which allows you to tag an enemy and then shoot around corners if you can actually aim it properly. So that's pretty cool. And obviously I have the carbine unlocked and a few other things.
Oh!
All right, let's be fair. I meleeed that guy. We saw it. We saw it happen.
Yeah, he was clawing. His claw got there just before your butt of your gun.
So if people are curious too, 20 experience keeps popping up on the screen, and that's why did they spawn me right here? Are you kidding me?
There you go.
That keeps popping up. Obviously, you get 100, 150, 200 experience points for a straight kill. But if you damage an enemy who then dies, or provide some supplementary damage, and the guy doesn't recover completely, and then he dies later, you get some experience points to kind of make it worth your while. So if you go to the scoreboard here, you can see I have 1 assist from that 20 points that popped up.
I dig that. I like that idea because it seems like I'm usually when I start playing these kind of games, I just get like a lot of cheap body shots and then don't actually take the guy down, and somebody else has to come in and do the dirty work.
That's pretty much what happened to me too.
Yeah. I think there's a big curve to this. Like we had so much fun playing it in Foster City, probably because Insomniac was going so easy
they were
on
going.
us.
We were like
we're awesome.
We were like cleaning clocks. I think they
Yeah,
were
yeah.
going easy on us.
Yeah, thanks a lot for that, guys. But playing last night, I was just so depressed. I couldn't hang in there at all. But I want to get better at it. I want to enjoy it more.
It's an adjustment, and what's cool is that if you do play and you buy Resistance 3 when it comes out in early September, you'll be better. You'll have kind of a one-up on everyone, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Whole sleeve in there.